Okay, welcome back to Adventure for Beginners. We've had a little hiatus because of things happening, but we're back, and it's more
Yeah.
fun in the United States. But
Yeah. Yeah, congratulations, Jimmy. How's the first week or two of married life treating you?
Boom. Put a ring on it.
Nice. You went with actual gold. That's a bit old school these days. I
Right,
like
right.
it.
I didn't go with
Yes,
the
Jim.
whole platinum or like sort of like brushed pewter look or whatever. Went
Yeah.
with gold. So yeah, married life's pretty much the same as non-married life, except you have many years to look forward to. No. The wife is still the boss, and that's about it.
I was gonna say not much changed on that front,
No,
right?
no. I just cooked dinner. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. No, ma'am. I would not like seconds. But other than that, I mean, it's just been running around for weeks and weeks. My bachelor party was first. Then I had, I think we might have played after my bachelor party, but then,
I think we did, yeah.
and then, I was gone the next week by Wednesday, and
Type.
kind of a whirlwind. So I can't remember much of it, mainly because it was just too many things bunched together, and we didn't even have a really crazy or busy wedding. So
Yeah, it looked cool because I love one of my friends actually got married in a like spruced up barn like that, and it was really cool, really rustic. I enjoyed it, so looked pretty awesome. All right, well, we got caught up with Jimmy pretty quickly. Allison, what have you been up to?
Well, I completely forget what I've been doing lately. What have I been doing lately? League and stuff, and I had lunch with a friend today. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. Nothing too exciting. I don't really remember what else I've done the past couple weeks. Stuff, beer drinking, gaming.
killing displacer beasts.
Yes. Oh, that's right. That's what I did the other day. Instead of my usual campaign on Sunday afternoons, we did an Underdark campaign type thing. It wasn't really a one-shot because they do it ongoing, but I joined in for one session, so I got to play Drow Rogue. So that was pretty interesting. Killed 2 undead beholders and an actual beholder. It was pretty interesting. So yeah.
How does an undead behold? Is it just like a zombie beholder?
It's technically called like a death tyrant, but it's basically just an undead beholder.
Okay. Do they still get all of the normal stuff that beholders get that make them ridiculous?
Not quite. We kind of killed them pretty fast because there were like 7 of us. So and it's D&D Next, and like with D&D Next, like combat moves really fast. Like you can take things down in like 1 round with a group of 4 people. So
you can take a thing down with a single shot from a paladin and ranger combo.
So, and we had like 2 fighters, and like a mage, and a rogue, and a cleric, and we had basically everything but like an anti-paladin.
So let's for the uninitiated noob here. D&D Next is not out yet, correct?
D&D Next is not out. Technically, it's still like playtest, but the playtest is kind of over. It's going to be released this summer. They're going to stagger the books, so like the player's handbook first, then I think the DMG possibly, or the monster manual, and then.
Wait, why would you stagger the books? Because then you can't. I mean, if you want to play the
you can still play with the player's handbook. That's the thing. Like with the player's handbook, you're going to be able to play an actual game. You don't need all the books to play.
Okay.
So does it just give you a quick sampling of monsters then?
I'm not 100% sure how they're going to do it because they just actually like finalized the release dates as far as I know.
Mm-hmm.
You can kind of check it out on the Wizards of the Coast website, obviously. But they said that they're going to probably have like 15% of the book's materials online, like for free, so you can create a character and like kind of not worry about it. So we'll see how they do it. I'm not really sure. I guess I'll find out at Gen Con, possibly. So it should be interesting, but yeah, Player's Handbook comes out first for it, and then the rest of the books later. But they're staggering it just because, like, it is easier on the printer, and, like, them in general, like, you know, expensing all those books with staggering it, they'll at least get sales coming in, and make money
Okay.
back for the next book.
It makes sense. I just thought it was weird that they would stagger the books. When
Yeah.
in reality, because it's not a set campaign, right? It's just like 3.5e or any of the other editions where, yeah, you could get a sort of a timeline, but you don't need to. You can come up with your own.
Oh yeah, well the whole with all the D&D books, it's just kind of like you don't really get a campaign with the books. You get the
'cause you-
rules essentially, and you can buy they make books for different campaigns, perhaps
Dragon Spear.
yeah, Dragon Spear. I'm drawing a blank on the other ones, but there's other ones, and you get separate books for it, so more money there, etc.
Cool.
So yeah.
Awesome.
Cool.
Okay.
Well,
Let's see. All right, who next?
Josh, what have you been up to?
Let's see. I saw Jeff Dunham live, I think a week ago.
Oh, that's right. How was that?
Who's that?
It was absolutely
Comedian.
fantastic. Yeah, he's a ventriloquist. He
Yeah.
is most noted for Ahmed the Dead Terrorist.
Yes.
Ah.
I wouldn't say most noted. That's one of his.
Well, that's what a lot of people.
Personally, Walter is my favorite one. The angry old guy.
That
Walter.
yeah.
Walter, yeah. Yeah, it was pretty good. Oh, what else happened? God, now I'm drawing blanks. That's not good.
Yeah, I was thinking about it the other day, and then I forgot everything as soon as we went live. I was like,
Yeah.
what did I do? Stuff.
Playing League with you guys. Remember the other day? Had fun doing Jungle Gragas, which was funny because we won.
That's good. It's always good to win.
Love the amazement. We won even. It was.
Oh.
It was just funny because it had Jungle Gragas. It was like level 6. Okay, gank. Straight towards the tower.
Yeah, that was all me though. I totally carried.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even
Yeah,
remember what
they totally
game
carried.
that was.
And our mid didn't have anything to do with it.
Who was our mid? Was that Ellison?
No, I wasn't,
Was that Kevin?
No.
Was that me?
I wasn't even playing with you guys the other day. Okay?
Actually, you
You
were
guys
mid
didn't
that
play
time.
when
It
I was
was
around.
bot lane that carried. It was Sivir.
I have trouble remembering sometimes.
I think it was Sivir was our bot lane or something.
Oh, I can't remember the details of all the games that I played. Also known as I was drinking and
He was drinking way too much.
I normally drink while playing, so I'm gonna talk
I
about your
normally drink while awake.
Don't say any more, Jimmy. He might let the rocks fall.
I'm sorry, Josh. I didn't catch that.
I said, don't say any more, Jimmy. He might let the rocks fall.
Rockfall, you die.
we're actually among rocks right now. So
Yeah,
we're
you
you
are.
legitimate
You
concerns.
are.
technically.
The
But
dragon
before
head
we get there,
grows in
yeah,
the dragon.
Kevin. Or Josh, any other big news?
Yeah, I go in for my minor procedure next week.
Oh, that's right.
If you guys don't know, Josh is becoming the billion-dollar man, so that is the minor procedure.
Getting bionics.
No, just getting the pinched nerve thing removed. It's all good.
So are you gonna be laid up for a while?
No, my arm will hurt like hell for a while, but if anything, I should probably be home that exact day.
But if it fixes it in the long run, that's good.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I hate I'm flat out trying to stay in the hospital for 10 minutes, let alone an hour.
Yeah. So it's not. It's a short procedure. It's in and out in half a day basically, with all the check-in and
Yeah,
the prep and whatnot.
like get there at 10 in the morning or something, which is roughly about this time. Probably go through like an hour of BS because it's a hospital. Get it done. Wake up a couple of hours later with painkillers and gone.
To be fair, it's about 3 hours of BS in our country. So
It's not like 3 hours.
anything elsewhere in the world, the civilized world, it just times 3, and that's the United States. Cost times 3, wait time times 3, amount of drugs given times 3.
Pretty much. Kevin, what's new with you? I see some delicious-looking shish kebab.
I did. I just finished grilling some shish kebabs before we started, so I still got one more left.
It's a nice Master Chief helm, right? You got behind you.
Oh, you can see
Oh
that.
man, I didn't even
Yeah, I noticed that
notice
too.
So
that.
another big
Wow,
thing,
that's
I
nice.
moved. I'm now
Yep.
sitting in a chair, and I have a desk. That's below me instead of. If you didn't know, I was at a standing desk before, and I like the standing desk, but I wasn't using it as much, so it just felt kind of awkward. So it just felt weird to come home and be like, yeah, I want to relax, play some video games, and stand up for 3 hours. So hopefully, if I can wager it, maybe I'll move the standing desk into my work station at work, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, but yeah, so I'm sitting down, and it's nice.
You can enjoy your food.
I'm enjoying my food. I have a beer to crack open after I finish this one, and nothing really. I don't know what I've been up to. I've been learning to play League with these guys. So.
Yeah.
One of us. Of us.
Don't do it, man.
So yeah, not a whole lot new. Enjoying as much as I missed playing with you guys, it was nice to just sit back on Monday nights and do some other stuff too. So.
And not have to talk to you people.
Oh, I got the Dungeon World Player's Handbook, and I've been reading through that. So
That's right.
maybe one of these days, if we can't play this on Monday, I can a little impromptu
Yes.
Dungeon World stuff.
It sounds great.
That'd be cool.
So yeah, I think it'd be fun. There's a lot of fun
Alright,
stuff in there.
Travis.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I haven't been up to a whole hell of a lot. A little grilling out for the holiday and enjoying the sun. You know, getting my pale, pasty IT guy skin out in a little sunlight.
So you can be
I
you
hear
could
you,
be
Tim.
peaked red, sunburned IT
Yes.
guy.
Exactly. Then I can blind passing cars with the glare off of my ivory skin. No, just enjoying life. Haven't had a whole lot of big stuff coming up. It's soon to be wedding season. I think I have 7 this summer.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
7. So
I had
Yeah.
a lot. I had a lot last summer to go to, but I haven't. Also, I moved, so I don't really have any weddings this summer.
okay, yeah. So I've got all that to look forward to. But other than that, I'm looking forward to some D&D.
Yeah.
And I think it's about time we got into it.
Yes.
So, when last we left off, our intrepid adventurers had slain Raycuman the Red.
Mhm.
And just by the skin
That
of the
dragon.
teeth, they managed that. Yeah, the Red Dragon. And
Literally.
they what's that?
I said literally by the skin.
Yes, we had 2 people taken down to -9 hit points and got some very timely heals. And I think Nina was knocked to 1 or 0 hit points.
1 hit point.
Yeah, you guys burnt through all your healing potions, and now here you are. You've recovered your horses, and you are still on the side of the mountain. You're probably just a half a mile or so away from the cave entrance that you were in. What do you do?
Okay. Well, I think personally that we should try and head back to the nearest town to rest. I think we all need it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Some more than
What was that small town we passed through?
Oh. That's a
You
good question.
passed through one of the Volmus mines on the way here.
Oh, maybe that's what it
So,
was.
yeah, so if you look down, there are several mines, and you passed by, I think you actually stayed at, so you guys went into the mountains about there, so you stayed at the northmost mine on your way through here. The mines are actually mostly underground, but above ground they do have the mine entrance as well as like a small fort surrounding it, which does have like an inn/tavern and a couple of shops, basically places that people going along the roads would pass through.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys start making your way down the mountain then?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I guess we would go back the way we
Yeah.
came. We don't really know other way.
Yeah, I don't know if I would want to stay around where there's whatchamacallits, kobolds and things were.
We need to get a
Wherever
regroup
they
and
were.
find our horses, I'm assuming, or...
Woo!
Yes.
Yep.
And I'm gone. Later.
Yep.
See you later.
So why don't you guys saddle up and give me a marching order?
I'm definitely not at the front.
I tell
Yeah,
so
Nina's basically like flopped on her horse.
I
Unconscious.
tell Caben to stay close to Nina. I have that other chick who's with us.
Mizuti.
Mizuti.
Yes, thank
It's
you.
been a few weeks.
Yeah, it's been weeks. I have Mizuti. I asked Mizuti if she'll take up the rear, and I'll guide us down the mountain.
Oh, that's a good point. Travis, Josh asked, when do you want to roll HP? Do you do that in town?
Ooh. We'll do that when you guys actually level up. So you
Okay.
guys
Okay.
don't. Yeah, we did level up after last session, and we went through with everyone to do the usual level up stuff. But you guys actually need to
Like sleep.
rest and recover and basically be safe before you get the full bonus of that. Now you're on
I'm so
top.
confused. People keep moving their horses left and right and up
Yeah,
and
We're
you
down.
guys
somewhere.
are moving in this ish direction.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, okay. Alright, I'll rotate myself.
My
Yeah,
horse
okay.
is already naturally pointed that way.
Nice. Cool. So you guys start going along. It was getting late in the afternoon when you finally exited the cave with all of your loot
Yeah.
and booty, as
I
well
only-
as a head in a bag.
So for
So
marching
what's
order,
rested?
I get a crossbow bolt ready. I am out of spells
Yes.
altogether. And so I'm keeping
Yeah.
an extra vigilant eye as we make our way down the mountain.
I have like 2 level 1 spells or something, and I think that might be it. Unless I still have blindness, deafness. I have Sanctuary. It looks like I didn't use that.
Yeah, I think that's the only one you have
Yeah.
left, because you can't actually switch it for cooler stuff.
Yeah.
So let me actually pull
Yeah,
up
I still
my
have create order and detect magic, but I don't know how much use they're gonna be unless I use them to heal 1 point each.
And I'm
Might
I'm
actually-
calling encouragements back to Nina, telling her that it'll be alright.
It'll be
Still
okay.
hurt.
Nina's just bleeding all over her horse, like. Ugh.
No, she's stable.
And more than that, I am smiling broadly with the amount of gold that we have obtained.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Mountains.
believe you
Piles
actually
of gold.
We
piles
haven't had
of
a chance
gold.
to count it. Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
in one giant stack because we haven't had a chance to actually count
It
all
is,
out.
except
Probably a few
Durian,
stacks.
before the end of the last session, did say he strapped a sword across his back that he found.
Yeah, but we took everything valuable.
You took everything, but the rest of the stuff's in a generic sack. You do have the sword on you.
Yes.
So, cool. You guys are riding down. And... Okay, so you guys start riding, and night starts to fall. Do you want to try and continue on? The,
Based on our
cloud-
path, how far are we? So there was one defensive tower and a cave. Then there was the second defensive tower, and then the dragon's cave, basically.
Yeah.
So
you guys could probably get to the other cave if you pushed it a little bit in the dark, but it is quite cloudy tonight, so the going's going to be pretty slow and difficult once the sun sets.
So I call Amareth forward and ask
Yes.
her what she thinks we should do. Press. I don't want to. I think we should make for the cave. Go slow and stay near the wall rather than the edge.
Yeah,
And then,
I think we should keep going as long as we possibly can,
I
just so
agree.
we get to town faster. Essentially, I don't think we should really stop unless we have to.
All right. So I stick close to the left side of the roadway and look for familiar landmarks that point out the cave that we
Okay.
emptied.
Cool. So you guys go along, and you do eventually reach the cave. So let me clear this out a little bit of all of the dead bodies you guys left.
Sorry!
Hee
I should have cleaned my mess up.
Whoops.
Should put up. We can burn them for warmth, but I didn't actually say that in character.
It's funny you
Yeah,
should say that,
so-
'cause you could try and make a barricade as well.
From
So
what?
you guys-
We killed everything.
Nina,
Wait,
we don't
from the
have
dead
the
bodies.
energy. None of us have the energy, Nina,
Yeah, I don't.
to stack
have, like,
bodies
roll a
for
couple
2
maybe.
hours.
Cool. So you guys do eventually get back to the cave on the east side of the mountain.
Yeah,
Okay.
and this wasn't that far from the village, right?
No, it was a few miles. I mean, it's a good few hours trek.
Right.
So you guys,
But it
you know,
wasn't
you have a couple hours of sunlight left. You managed to make the last was an hour and a half journey in the light, but it takes you 2 or 3 hours of, you know, you light a torch, you make sure not to lose your footing. Caben is directing you with his, you know,
Some tracker skills.
awesome tracker skills, and you do
Of
make it
course.
back eventually.
So I tell the party, I say, let's tie up our horses out here because we're gonna have to crawl through the
Yeah.
collapsed rocks.
There's no way we can bring them in with us unless we sit here for hours digging it out.
Well,
Didn't we clean it out the
It
first
wasn't
time?
that big of a pile, was it?
Well, but
No,
you
you
get horses through,
yeah, you guys did clear it out so that you can get in.
but not horses.
But not enough for horses.
No, not enough for horses.
So I just
Alright.
I tie my horse up right out here.
Do you want to
Yeah.
move it
And
when
I
the
say-
horse is in? I don't.
How long would it take us to clear like half of the walkway so that horses could get through? Probably like an hour long time.
Hour and a half,
Yeah,
2
that
hours.
was it.
It's tough to tell.
We need to get shelter. So I say,
All right.
I mean, we could take watch and like, you know.
right. So I say I'll watch for a bit. You get Nina settled inside. Bring the. Do we have any torches or anything?
I mean, technically on my character sheet it says torches times 3, so.
Good. So I said, leave me a torch, and then take a torch and go find a spot in the caves for Nina.
Did my webcam freeze already? Oh my god. Seriously?
Yeah. What's the fix for this? Restart Google Hangouts.
Start hanging out.
Yeah. Maybe we should
No,
switch to Skype during a break
Yo.
or something.
Webcam's moving on my one.
Oh, really? On mine
Josh
it
is
shows,
moving.
it shows everyone but Kevin.
You three are frozen again. I don't know why Josh's always works because he's
Damn it.
across. He's literally across
Yeah,
the world.
you're across like an ocean from us, and you're so
Everyone's
far.
moving for me. I think it's just
Oh.
your guys' ISP.
Gosh.
Okay.
But anyway,
Yeah.
you guys start clearing out some rocks to get into the cave. Do you clear out enough to get your horses in? Because you can all
No.
kind of climb in now.
We're gonna just climb in.
Wait,
no,
before
I-
we send Nina, let's go
I'm
scout
gonna go
out.
for it.
Let's go scout out the caves first. I don't know if anything moved.
Yeah,
back
exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Best, guys.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Caben. Go with her. I'll stay out here and watch the pathway.
then. Okay. Caben goes in.
I'd also go in
Where
with
am
a
I?
torch out,
I'm over
and
here.
I would have my
Mizudi
bow
follows
drawn.
as well.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
no,
Mizudi,
my bow would not be
you-
drawn with
you
a
hang
thing.
I'm going to wait 1 full minute before joining them.
I am going to have out my longsword and shield.
Okay, cool. You have out your long sword and shield.
Yeah. Would you say I'd be able to hold the torch in like the arm with the shield on it?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Just so Caven can have his bow ready.
Yeah.
All right. So we should.
Is it pitch black outside yet?
Is it?
Or is my low light vision able to see?
It's pretty dark. The cloud cover is pretty heavy tonight, so it's not pitch black, but it's certainly difficult to see.
Can I see to the bend? If anything comes around the corner, I can.
A bit.
In fact, I would notice movement versus non-movement. Yes?
Yeah, you would notice.
Okay, cool. That's all I want to know.
And Hedwig's hanging out there too.
Yeah, Headwing's hanging out. Okay, cool. So you guys start going in. Why don't you move yourselves wherever you go, and I'll
Okay.
reveal as you go.
Let's check
I
out
would.
the one on the right.
Yeah, I was about to say I would very cautiously walk towards the one
Yeah.
to the right.
Okay.
Come
Cool,
here,
so
Mizuki.
you-
Follow.
Yep, so you guys start heading up, and it looks pretty empty to you up there.
Okay. I would then just go to the mid one just to kind of illuminate it to see if there's anything
Okay.
there.
Now, Amrith, be
Yeah,
careful.
you don't-
Oh, the pit's still there. Okay, good.
Alright, I just take it a little bit further to see all the sides of this
Yeah,
room.
sorry, I meant to reveal that. All.
Okay. Alright, that one's
You,
clear.
you look inside, you don't see anything. You do see a pit that's open on the floor.
Yeah,
Right.
that Durian fell into or whatever. And then
No one fell
go...
in.
Almost fell in or whatever it was.
Okay, next.
Then I would not walk into the
Next
wall.
area.
There's a campfire over there, if I remember.
Yeah, I think so.
Slowly.
So you guys head in
Slowly.
slowly. Okay, roll a reflex save.
Shit.
Oh,
you
that
found-
thing
you
is still
found it.
there.
Oh no! Oh no! 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 No!
forgot about
so
that
reflex
enchantment.
+3. Oh god.
Oh, well.
This is why I was staying further back.
What is my
Wow.
reflex?
Okay,
Hold
and
on, I have to roll it too.
Ooh, great start. Great start. Great start.
We all
Can we-
die in the
Can we
first
redo session?
JK, this never happened. Oh,
Oh my
Oh.
god!
oh my god.
Fire?
Fire. Oh, god.
Amareth, you take 4 damage. Caben, you take 2.
Okay.
Oh shit! And I
God
just left.
darn it, Travis.
Oh.
that-
I'm now going to.
Wait! That
Around-
trap was there. We've already hit this trap once, too.
You have.
That.
I forgot
You
there
would
was even
think you'd
traps.
remember it.
You'd think being blasted with like a little gouge of
Shut
fire
up, guys!
Would now be the
Out
time
of fire comes out, and Caben, you kind of dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge around the corner. Amareth, you were just caught full on in the
Yeah,
face.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
You're even more singed and crispy than you
Shut-
already were.
Shut up, Travis.
Mizuti was just behind you, and she stepped back just in time.
Great.
Would this be the point of time where I actually remembered the fire trap there? That's the reason why I wasn't up the front.
Very cautiously.
you didn't remember
Very,
it. You would have
very
told us.
I go around it.
Nice.
Hang
You
to
go
the
around
left
it.
wall. To the right wall, whatever this one.
So yeah, you guys walk in, and as you do, I guess before you see him, you can hear voices
Oh god.
on the inside, which kind of go a little quieter as you hit the fire trap, and it goes koosh.
I don't see anybody.
I think they're moving.
Yeah, you're not close enough.
They're back
Oh.
into the room.
Your torch has
that we
limited
s-
range.
That we saw. them
Actually,
in.
I'm sorry. There is a fire in there, so you can vaguely see some kobolds and
Those bitches.
stuff on the
I thought they
inside.
told them to get the hell out.
we did.
What do you do?
Okay, so we vaguely
Wait.
see these. I'm gonna turn around and say, Nina, if you're not in any capacity to fight, then you should turn back because there's quite a few in here. I don't know if they're gonna go peacefully or not.
Who has the head of the dragon?
I think
I
it's
think
you.
It's back on the horse.
I believe it's on someone's horse. It's on. You didn't take it in with
Yeah.
you.
So Nina, I would, if I were you, I would go back because if you take a few hits, you might fall. Mizuti, do you think we should start anything here, or should we just back on our horses and keep on
I
moving?
can speak to them if you want me to.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
What-
please speak.
What should I say?
We
Tell them
killed
to get the fuck out.
everyone.
We killed. Yeah.
as I
We killed Recumen. You guys
as
should
I
leave.
sort of sneak around here.
What are you doing?
I'm basically going
Oh,
around this.
standing by the fire. Okay.
Okay.
Why don't you just shout it down the hallway.
I-
See what they say.
You in there! Get out! We killed Recumen. You hear some
That's all
back. I guess you couldn't hear what you couldn't tell what she
We're just
said.
like, what are they saying?
Actually, Travis, I can. I'd
Oh
like to hear
right.
it for-
Okay, I'm sorry. We have nowhere to go. Please just let us stay in here. They want to stay.
Tell them to leave for the night and come back tomorrow.
Tell them to go back to the rift.
Tell them to go back to the rift.
You know what? They don't bother us. We won't bother them.
Mizuti,
You
tell
could
them,
just, like,
tell them to
put
go
the
back to the
table-
rift. There's going to be soldiers coming up here in a few days, and if they want to live, they should leave now.
She relays that message. They reply back, let us out. We don't want to fight.
They want.
I
They want
think we'll
they have
come out
now.
peacefully. They'll leave.
okay.
I think we should back away though.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
do you guys want to stay here? I'll go tell Durian so he's not freak out with a bunch of lizard men
Yes.
popping out.
Thank you.
Probably a good
David, I was gonna I'm gonna lose my shit.
I didn't know that.
Okay, you three stay here. If anything goes wrong, shout. We'll come in. I'm gonna go back to the front.
Like invisibility. Crap, I'm out of spells.
Okay, I
Alright,
kind of
I'm-
stand back in the mouth of this.
Actually, wait, Kevin.
Who's Kevin?
That's right.
Who's Kevin?
Kevin. You don't have that
That's the
potion
same
of
thing.
invisibility.
I do.
What does he need that for?
My hit points.
Oh, you just hide
It's
like.
not gonna,
far
go
away
hide
from-
in the vegetables back there. They're not gonna bother you.
Go hide in the vegetables.
Go hide in the vegetables.
Awesome.
All right, I'm gonna run
So-
to the. I'm gonna go out to the front and just tell Durian what's going on.
Avoid the trap.
Yes, and I'm gonna.
Okay, yeah, you run around closer to the wall, where you noticed footprints last time. Cool, and you get to Durian.
Okay. Durian.
Kaden, is that you?
No, it's not. Yes, it is. Durian.
I can't quite hear because I have no hair on my body.
Durian, we walked in, and the kobolds and lizard men made it back into their room. There's a bunch hanging out there, but they want to leave peacefully as long as we don't bother them. They're just gonna go back because we told them soldiers are gonna come pretty soon, so they just want to leave.
Good thinking. Come, stand by the horses with me, and we'll hold a torch so that they know. I don't
Yeah.
want them to try and spook the horses or do anything.
Yeah, let's do that. I mean,
Okay.
I'm assuming we have the horses tied up to that stall. Or
Yeah,
not the
you've
stall,
got
but the
them
thing.
tied up somewhere.
Okay. But yeah, we're standing there, keeping them calm.
Cool. Yeah, they're all huddled up for warmth.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
the
hopefully they
mountain.
don't attack the three inside.
Okay, so you guys just kind of stand back and let them file out.
I get on this platform.
Yeah, I guess
I have a
I'd
head
join him
ready
too, because we're not.
Okay. So you see them kind of come out, I guess.
In the same formation in the cave. What does it mean?
Hey, they're very good at keeping formation. And
Tiny
they
hallways.
do look at you guys.
Really good soldiers.
Okay. And they just start going down the mountain. Oh, someone's not happy.
Sorry,
Nope.
I have a playground outside my window.
Oh.
That's actually wonderful. That's actually wonderful. I would spend hours.
Yell,
Wait,
get
that
off my
sounds
lawn.
that sounds creepy, but I would enjoy glancing.
That sounds really creepy.
What would you do for hours, Jimmy?
I would sit in my house and read a book.
like
No, as they're filing out,
You
Jimmy wants to tell them words of hope and better days ahead. Durian wants to gloat.
Oh shit.
No. So I just say like, return whence you came. That's what I say to them. Just return whence
Okay.
you came.
okay. They don't really say much. They just go past you guys.
They're like,
I've had it out for these the lizard folk and the kobolds since like
Yeah, you
the
haven't
third
liked them.
session. Like I've been.
Caven's still upset from those midnight rocks he got hit with.
I forgot about that. Okay, cool. So you guys just let them pass.
Yeah.
All right. So how do you spend the night?
I spend the
Yes, what
night,
do you
at the
do?
beginning of the night, putting this table up against this opening so that it's.
Okay, you
Yeah.
guys kind of bar yourself into the
Yeah.
one room.
Yeah.
Cool.
No.
I would want to. Why don't you want to?
So I walk in. I let Caben lead, but I don't remember the trap. So do your worst.
But okay, I would tell you,
You don't
there's
let
a trap here.
try and tell you like
Alright, alright.
you're with
Try
him.
not
No, no,
to
no.
meta-
Actually, I avoid the trap, but don't say anything. I just let Durian walk now. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, we'll roll to see what side you're walking on.
No, I would have told him.
Oh, okay, you tell him.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, well, I follow Caven's footprints.
Yeah,
and then-
alright, so you guys are all inside. So cool, you guys want to spend the night here. So what do you do as far as watches?
I offer to take first watch at
I
night.
want to take. Oh, sorry.
what'd you say?
Before we do watches,
Nina,
I
you
want to take
should
everything
watch.
off the horses
You what, the horses?
and make sure. I want to take everything off the horses and bring it inside.
Ah,
Okay,
oh yeah, I guess
So we
could do
spend
that.
time. We all spend time bringing stuff in from the horses.
okay, cool. You kind of unload everything, leave the horses outside. Alright, and yeah, so I guess like I said, how do you guys do watches?
I could do like third watch or something.
Wait, tell
I-
Nina not to do a watch for Nina. If Mizudi can
Yeah.
pick one up.
I volunteer a watch, and I say that I'm gonna go watch at the front entrance. And so I actually like sort of camp out up here for my watch.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna sleep on the other side of this bench. Sure.
And what order are you guys doing watches? So it's Durian.
I say, how Mizudi, how are you feeling alright? Would you be willing to take a watch?
I can help, yes.
Okay, she can go second. I'll go third.
Okay,
I'm just gonna absolutely pass out. Actually,
Yeah.
alright.
I guess.
And then
Caden will
Caden
go
last.
Yeah.
Cool. Right.
I've got something to whisper to you first. Hold on.
Go, Durian.
Only dreams alone. No
These
tears.
kids.
You can by chance maybe close that window, could you?
Okay.
All I hear in the background is ah.
Yeah.
It's the kobolds.
yo, get off my lawn!
Oh,
See?
Hey Travis,
Okay.
you should
Yes.
let these people be on stream as voices.
What's that?
You should let these people be on stream for voices.
yeah, record children screaming outside his window, and they can be, you know.
I think that's the quickest way to look like a creeper.
Yeah, who's being creepy now?
Record the sounds, not video.
Yeah.
Do you realize how messed up?
kobolds.
That
Whatever.
sentence.
They sound like they
sentences
could be
that-
kobolds.
Sentences that should never be said. Dude, just record the sounds. It's not video.
Well, shut up. You guys.
What did I miss?
All right. Nothing.
Ton
Rock
of
spell,
nothing.
you all died. Cool. So you
Just
guys
nothing.
start taking watches, and alright, so we get 3. Amareth, you are sitting by the cave entrance when you hear what's
I already took 8 hours rest, so
what's that?
I'm the third watch, so I would have slept for 8 hours.
No.
No? Oh, okay.
No. No.
Well-
it's I assume you're doing probably 3-hour watches, so
Oh, why not 4?
do you want to sleep the whole
No.
day?
No.
I want to get my spells back.
You need 8 hours total. You don't need it consecutive.
Okay, alright, fine. Who's going fourth then?
Yep. So you probably had 5 or 6 hours of sleep, and you're kind of back awake, dozing off maybe a little because it was a crazy day, and you hear something that sounds like screaming, just straight up screaming.
Like female. Ah!
Do we
Okay.
hear it?
You are asleep right now, and you're kind of inside the cave. You do not hear it.
Okay. Would I be standing? I mean, I wouldn't go outside of these rocks. I would stay
Okay.
inside of these rocks. So I hear that. Okay. So I would.
You
assume
also
that-
hear your horses whinnying.
Oh, God. Well, I'm just gonna run back and avoid the trap
Okay.
and wake everyone up, telling them that I heard screaming outside, like
Oh,
shrill, very loud, scary screaming, and the horses kind of freaking out a little bit.
I wake up and make my way out to this corner right here and load a crossbow bolt.
Okay. Cool. Position
Amaresh?
yourselves.
And I'm
Can I
listening.
borrow your
and I'm listening.
bar?
Nina, just stay here. We're gonna go check it out.
Yeah, Nina, don't.
Let me have your bar.
You're gonna do like
you don't take the ranger's bow.
You're
for
gonna do
one.
the last
No,
man
I-
standing,
I don't
like in the saloon, like the gut wound, and you got the like pistol, like go on with
Nina, just stay here.
Nina,
You've
just
got
stay
take
here.
care of it.
The ice rod.
We'll let you know if anything's going on. Okay.
Well, in that case, Jimmy,
It's fine.
take this.
I go to the front,
Who's Jimmy?
avoiding the trap.
Yes.
Cool.
Winning.
So you guys get out here.
Yeah, what did you give me, Josh?
I gave you the ice rod.
Yeah, I thought I had it, but okay.
Okay.
That's good.
No, you gave it back to her after.
Okay,
Henry
so
found
but
it.
now I have the ice rod. That's fine.
Yeah.
All right,
I've-
cool.
but I've
So
got a
you
crossbow
guys,
bolt at the moment.
you guys get out there and you see nothing from that angle. What do you do?
Amrith, where did it come from?
Wait. I tell everyone shush, and I say let's listen.
Ah,
And we're plunged into terrible blackness.
Sorry. Didn't mean to get everything.
No,
there.
I just go shh, and I listen to the horses, and I listen for. And
You hear the horses kind of whinnying and
Stupid.
stomping around.
how spooked do they seem?
They seem pretty spooked. And
But
let's,
they're not like yanking at their bridles to like.
are they winning or like screaming?
you can't tell. You can't see them at all from there.
Okay.
Are they just like
And,
kind of like
uh,
breathing out, or are they like
Durian
freaking
and
out?
Caven, you hear screaming in your head. Ah! Ah!
Oh god.
In our heads?
You hear screaming.
I say, oh God, is this what you were talking about, Amaranth?
Do I hear them now?
You don't hear any screaming, Amara.
I'll say, what do you mean? I don't hear anything right now. There's no screaming.
What's going on?
I
you,
just
you
heard-
hear something?
I just heard screaming.
Everyone back up. Everyone back up.
I don't hear anything. So.
What? The screaming's so loud. Hold on. And I would like to do a knowledge arcana check about what creature or spell could produce sound in some people's heads and
Sure.
others.
Give me a check.
Okay, is this my old?
Yeah, we haven't leveled up
Because
yet.
I
Yeah.
leveled, but we
Yeah.
Yeah, you're old, so -1 from whatever's on your sheet.
yeah, it's a +5.
I guess I would probably do the same thing if I.
Shit.
I mean, if I heard it and then now I'm not hearing it.
Hey,
They're
welcome to
It's
season
alright.
2.
It's alright, it's alright. Mizudi speaks up and says, "The little dragons, the pseudo-dragons, they can speak in your mind. Can you hear them?"
I can hear horrible screaming, Mizudi.
Great.
Hmm.
It could be them pining for their mother, I guess. Or
Are
their-
these the things you said could talk to the dragon telepathically?
They can communicate telepathically.
With any-
Yes, Mizudi says
Right.
that.
How,
So I
how
don't
close
under-
to range can they do this?
They need to be fairly close.
So I say, Mizudi, I can, or rather, I guess Travis.
Mm-hmm.
I speak Draconic. Do I understand anything in my head?
You just hear screaming.
Great.
I say, Mizudi, you may be right. I just hear screaming, but if they might, if they are the dragons, they're pretty upset / pissed. The pseudo dragons. We'd best stay indoors. I don't think they're flying beasts. I don't think they would come into the cave. We'll have to let the horses fend for themselves, but I have a feeling that their prey is us, not the horses. So I propose we just step back and wait out the night.
Yeah, Mizudi speaks up and says, "The horses sound like they're in danger. I don't
I'm
know
not-
if we want to lose them."
Do you
And as you listen closer, you can hear the horses
being attacked?
whinnying and kind of screaming a bit.
Okay, so
They're making horses getting hurt noises, I guess, is the best word.
I say that I have no spells, Amaranth. I have nothing that I can fight but with my own
I mean, technically, from what I'm reading, it sounds like I only need 1 hour to get spells back. Like, what?
You can't have you nap for an hour in order, and then go save the horses. Did we save?
No, I already rested for like what was it, like 6 hours.
You need 8 hours of rest.
Okay, well, regardless, do we go out without spells, or do we sacrifice the horses?
Mizudi, are these things poisonous, or are they just claw attacks and bites?
And that's poison.
I think they have some poison.
How bad are these poisonous? Is it gonna kill us outright, or?
I don't remember offhand.
You don't remember?
What do you know about these things?
I don't know. What do I know?
I don't know.
I quickly drink my potion of bark skin.
Okay.
I pull out a rod of ice and I go outside.
I follow with a bow with my bow strung.
I yell behind my back and I say, "We should have let them die," and then I go outside anyway.
Okay, cool. So I assume you probably have a torch in the other hand then?
Yeah. One of us had a torch, so
okay.
I grab the torch and I'm.
So you pop out with a torch, and you see a trio of pseudo-dragons attacking your horses. Oops.
The first thing I do is I toss the torch out a little bit onto the ground.
Can I take a shot?
Okay.
So that I can use my buckler and the mace.
Cool. You can use the buckler when holding something. You toss the torch and it hits the snow and goes out.
There's snow. I didn't know there was snow on the path, Travis.
It's winter.
Well, but it's like it's a mountain path. It could have been blown. Okay, I don't throw the torch then. I don't throw the torch. No, come on.
You're tired. You've gotten very little sleep.
All right, fair enough.
You throw the torch and it just kind of flickers and goes.
All right.
This is like just a gut reaction, like, fuck, I gotta fight, I need some light, oh shit.
I honestly did not remember that there was snow on the path. I knew it was winter.
Yeah.
But that said, I'm not going to lawyer it because it makes things interesting.
It's very dark, you can just make out the shapes, but it's very hard to see.
I yelled at Amreth.
You can still see them flitting around and hitting the horses, but it's tough to tell exactly what they're doing.
My last action of this pseudo round is I yelled at Amreth, go get a torch.
Can I take a shot?
And I think at this point we need to roll some initiative.
Okay. He did ask for a shot earlier when I threw the torch.
Like, as soon as we said outside, if I saw one, I would have taken a shot. Because I said I had an arrow notched and ready when I came out.
He did, I was just talking about, I was lawyering the torch, so...
Sure, I'll let you get it, but since Durian came out quick, he did his thing and threw the torch, so you can try and take a shot in the darkness. You can see them flitting around, you can see the shapes of the horses moving, it's very dark.
Okay.
Yeah,
and
sure.
Can I make
I'm taking one.
Can I make a potential point?
Yes.
So technically as an elf, I only need to go into a trance for 4 hours.
Yep,
and
but
reading
you
about
need 8 hours of rest.
Reading
or you
under
can
the
get
cleric,
spells back.
in the player's handbook, reading under cleric, it says, each cleric must choose a time at which he spends 1 hour each day in quiet contemplation or supplication to regain his daily allotment of spells. Typically, this is hours at dawn or noon for good clerics, and at dusk or midnight for evil ones.
Allison,
What?
that's your time to prep spells. I get that.
Yeah, but it says time spent resting has no effect on whether a cleric can prepare spells. Player's Handbook, page 32.
Well, you haven't spent an hour prepping spells, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you gotta wait till noon.
No, that's just like suggested, like when they would do it. It's not
I
like I
assume
have
you've
to.
been doing it because we've left in the morning and you've had spells that you've been doing it. You wake up and spend an hour in meditation after waking up.
Well, then I wouldn't need 8 hours of rest. Like we said that I would have rested for 6 hours, but I only need 4 hours of a trance. I don't need to sleep. So why
Right.
would I spend 6 hours in a trance if I only need to spend 4 hours in a trance to rest?
We haven't reached the time of day
Because
when you
you've been
normally pray to your
Burnt
God
to
anyway.
a crisp.
But I don't have to do it at a specific time every single day. It
No,
doesn't
no,
have to
it's
be like
actually is a
clockwork.
specific time. You have to pick up
It
specific
says
time.
usually. Well, I've never picked a time before though.
You
And it
always
doesn't
prep
say-
them in the morning.
Yeah, I assumed it was dawn when you did it.
I think this is
Alright.
one of those things that it's not worth getting into detail about when your spells come into being.
Well,
because-
considering that I only have create water and
well, I have
You could
no-
totally
I have no-
drown them. Just
Oh,
get a
yeah.
bucket, create some water, and just
Yeah,
grab his
too.
head and just
Alright.
hold it under.
Yeah, no, do a Sub-Zero. Throw it and turn the ice into impale them.
yeah.
To be,
Hmm,
to be,
do
I mean,
you have
like,
create ice?
to be fair, like I think yeah, none of us are in good shape to fight right now, but we're going to a fight or else the horses all die. So,
Okay.
like, I would think it was odd if
I'm
you
letting
were
it go,
like,
I'm letting
well,
it
I
Oh,
go.
actually
Let's move
do
on.
have spells, yeah.
Alright, cool. So roll for initiative.
Do I get my shot first still?
We'll give it to you.
Okay. So this roll is my shot.
Oh!
Nice. Roll D2.
You hit a horse. You fucking hit a horse.
Your shot goes. You hear a thunk and you think you might have hit the platform.
Damn.
Fair enough. Okay. Now here's my initiative.
Oop.
Travis, I'm gonna have to lawyer something else soon. I don't think it'll matter. They're not on the ground.
12.
But has enough time passed that it's considered a day that I can use the rod again?
You would have to try.
Right, I'm not going to because there's no point in slapping the ground when there's flying creatures.
You can make those horses fall.
I could trip
would
up the
be great.
horses. Well, it would.
Maybe a little bit lower. Maybe it will be harder for the Suedo dragons to reach them.
There you go.
Melee, huge
Freaking
bonus
out.
when prone.
So, Amareth, your turn. What do you do? You're basically all shrouded in almost complete darkness.
I yelled for a torch. That's all I said.
What is my movement? I forget what it is. Off the top of my head, it is 20. Alright. Well, too far zoomed out to see where that was. I guess I would just do a double movement. Or no, I can run, can I? Like,
Quadruple.
Through
Dude.
rocks? Oh,
no, not
you
through
can.
rocks.
Oh yeah, you can run through the thing. Yeah, sure. We'll let you do that.
Run through, like, this hallway?
Yeah, it's a wide enough path. It's not like sharp corners, super sharp corners. Sure,
So
you
how-
could run.
How far would you say I could get? What is it?
20,
Like,
40, 60, 80.
so, like, 30, 60,
20. Oh, okay.
like 70, 80.
She's avoiding the trap.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, as long as you're along the wall there, you're fine.
Alright. Well, why does that put me on weird in the thing?
No, I was.
I'm
just-
against the wall.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Cool. Durian.
I've got my rod out, as I said, and do I see a creature flutter? You know what? I don't even care. I run up to my horse.
Okay.
I move 30 to the horse and not. In fact, I see. How panicked is my horse before I move?
It's going pretty nuts.
Okay.
Like, it's
So-
rearing up and bucking, and you do see a shape in front of it kind of flitting around and stabbing at it with its tail.
I go right here and I shout, "Hey!" in Draconic.
Just
What
say-
up?
And I mean, actually, can I move as far as? I mean, I see where the counter is, but can I know where to move to be able
Yeah,
to
as,
attack
as
it?
you get closer, you can kind of make it out, yeah.
Okay, well then I go to that square as I get closer, and I
Okay.
can I reach it with my mace? I'm gonna take a swing at it.
Yeah, we'll let you try and take a swing at it.
Sure. So rod of ice +8, not +9.
Okay, you take a swing. And you smack it. Give me a damage roll. 1d6 plus 1d4.
Plus any strength modifier you may have.
I don't have any strength modifiers.
It's Durian.
Nice.
9! You crack it with the rod, and you feel, flecks of droplets
Blood.
of cold frozen. You hit it. Sorry.
I feel rain. It rains on me.
It rains a little bit. It snows on you a little bit.
Aha.
And the thing screams in your mind, "You will not survive your trip down the mountain!"
Sweet.
None of the rest of you hear that, by the way.
Okay.
Caven.
So do I know what? This is gonna sound kind of outside of game, inside of game.
Sure.
The D2 that I rolled earlier.
You have no idea. Don't even ask.
I mean, I guess I'm not asking what that is, but in this state of
It's
darkness.
super hard to see these
Okay,
things.
so it's really hard to see.
Yeah. It's really dark.
Then
You're literally going by moonlight, which there's almost no.
it's all cloudy.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna walk here.
Okay.
Is this easier to see?
You can kind of sort of see the one flying in front of Durian, just barely.
Do I think I have better chance of hitting it from here now that I'm closer? If I can see it better?
I don't know. Why don't you try and shoot at it?
Ah,
It's really hard to see.
All right, miss. Or
Yeah, actually, you fire an arrow. Yeah, you fire an arrow just randomly, and you don't hear anything.
Okay.
Poing. You don't hear
Mazudi
anything as
climbs through the
Durian
rock.
silently crumples.
Mazudi manages to climb out the rock, and she says, "What is going on?"
They're bothering the horses, but I can't really see
Pseudo
them.
dragons. They're in my
Damn it.
brain.
Okay.
What did she say?
Damn it.
Oh.
Durian, the one you were in front of, flits behind your horse. Or flits away from you as far as you can see.
Right.
And, yeah, it just keeps flying.
Nice.
Next one. What is their AC? That's what I thought. Mizudi's mule takes a jab and crumbles to the ground.
No, the mule. Is that guy Bolt?
Yeah, as far as you can tell, it
Okay.
flies up and around the mountain, and the other one crits. Who's got the silver? Is that?
Oh,
I think that's Caben's, right?
Mine's the black one.
Okay.
Mine,
Mine is this whitish one.
mine's the silver one.
Is
in
it the
middle.
all-white one?
Mine is like the all white one.
Okay, the all-white one. Sorry, gets hit,
Oh, poor horsey.
and it just gets stabbed, and you hear the thing fly away. As it does, it cackles in your actually. Yeah, in your mind, Durian, and says, "We will be back." And they appear to be gone.
The goddamn bats in this country, I tell you what.
And I'm still, running to get a torch,
Yeah, you're running to get a torch. You get in there, Nina's like, what's going on? What's it? Not now. You grab a torch, come back
Grab a
out,
torch, yeah. Da-da-da.
and,
By then, like, some
Oh,
30 seconds has passed, so I tell her, I meet her at the entrance.
yep,
You need
so
what?
I
Is it
meet you
safe?
at the cave entrance,
Ah,
and I say, hold off on the torch. Let's go see the horses.
Is it safe?
It's
stay in there. Don't come out. Just go back
safer
to sleep.
safer than it's been in months with the dragon, but not
So
safe necessarily.
You guys come out and you see that Mizuti's mule is laying on the ground. You walk up and check it, and it's actually asleep as far as you can tell. The rest-
So we're
I
just,
nudge it.
Zuni, your mule can sleep through anything. I tell you what.
I think that's some kind of effect. You guys shake it, and it takes a while, but you finally arouse the animal. You see that the horses are all freaked out. They're all bleeding from various little jabs and bites and stings and whatever, but they don't appear to be badly injured.
So
Just
I
need to try it.
propose to the. I gather everyone by the entrance. Say over here. The pseudo dragon spoke in my mind. They have plans to harry us all down the mountain. I'm sure whatever other beasts or kobolds they can rally to their cause, they will bring.
So what
bring
you're
as well.
saying is we should really finish resting before we leave,
Yes.
so we don't die on the road back.
Yes, we should clear out as much as we can now in the dead of night while we have. I managed to hit one of them, but it wasn't a killing blow. We should clear out rocks, get the horses in as much
Yeah,
as
get them-
possible,
yes.
and then
Second he says that, I immediately stop moving rocks.
You're like
you're like half dead.
You're, like,
you
basically
pick
dead.
up. You're like
you're
oh,
at 1 HP, friend.
Yeah, Nina, you start picking up some rocks, and
You
after
pass
about
out.
the fourth one, yeah, you
Just-
actually become very dizzy. And you need to, like, sit down for a minute.
Do we have any more health potions at all?
Nope, you are all out of health potions.
Okay.
and I feel bad about the bark skin. I thought this would go a lot longer.
Oh, that's right, you
It
did
goes
use
for
that.
a half hour.
Take that off.
Yeah, well, I bash myself into the rocks and laugh.
He throws himself on him.
No, I don't do that. So I begin. I say, Amaranth, you look pretty beat up. Why don't you take Nina to lay down, and then you go get some rest. Caben and I will start to clear away these rocks. Mizuti, if you're feeling well enough, I know you just got to sleep, but
I can help out. It's not a problem.
Okay.
Okay.
so we start moving rocks
I go
as quick as
meditate.
possible, just to make a pathway to lead the horses in.
Okay, so it's you and Mizuti and Caben?
Yeah.
Okay, so it takes you guys probably 2 hours to just the three of you to scoop out these
Yeah.
rocks. And you eventually clear a path and you can get the horses in.
So we lead the horses in. I asked Caden, were there any traps in the northern room?
I don't think we actually went in the northern room.
Mhm. I don't want the horses to fall down a hole.
Well, they're still tied. Wait, are they still tied up, or we untie them?
I don't know. I thought you were going to tell me where to put them.
Okay,
No.
I was gonna
So
say they're tied up.
I
We're gonna go check out the top room.
Okay. Cool. So
So
you
I,
guys
Mizuti,
Go
yell if anything shows up again.
will do.
yeah, I keep my eyes around. I don't have trap finding sense, but I look for like piles of rubbish or straw or something that looks like a trap.
Okay. Yeah, you guys carouse the room and check things out, and it looks like it's just an empty room. You
Put the
kind of,
horses-
you poke about the floor, make sure there aren't any hidden holes or anything.
Okay.
So then I lead the horses in with Caben.
What
Okay.
is- Travis, what is this thing?
What thing?
It's a metal thing.
The left.
There's some weapon racks about, a couple of targets on the other end. That's really about it. They
Is
all
this-
seem empty, by the way.
Is this actual hay down here?
Yeah, I was about to ask
Yeah.
that too.
So
Yeah.
I say, Caben, let's go see if we can drag some of that old hay and
What's straw?
let's drag some of this old straw over and I don't know, maybe they'll.
They can eat it or lay
Shit
on
on
it.
it.
Either way, it'd be more comfortable.
So I go along the edge of this wall here,
And he's
and
just,
I
he
grab
activates
an
the other
armful
fire
of-
trap on that wall.
Roll a fortitude save. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, you grab a bunch of straw and stuff and kind of bed down the horses a bit.
Okay, same thing. Before we leave, I guess I would want to take this weapon rack and put it kind of across the entrance, so they're not going to leave this room.
Good idea.
Okay, yeah, you stack the weapon rack across the entrance.
And then we go to sleep. Calling Mizudi and say, let's go to sleep, Mizudi.
Alright, whose god is it again? I think it was Amareth's, but those things showed up.
I think it's Caven. Can you take over from here?
Yeah. How late is it in the night?
It's getting late, yeah, you guys have been sleeping for a while.
Like, how long would it be till we usually wake up?
A couple hours, maybe.
A few hours at least, yeah. You gotta remember, not everyone's gotten 6 hours of sleep even yet.
How much did I get?
Actually you have, yeah, you've been asleep the whole time,
Okay,
so you
then
got 6 hours.
I say I'll take the rest of the watch.
Yeah.
Alright, and let me and Amareth sleep in, and Mizudi too. I think it will do us well.
Yeah, well, let's just sleep in a little bit.
And Nina, since she's basically dead.
She doesn't have spells she has
Well,
to get.
just disabled, I guess.
Yeah, just go to sleep, guys. I'll wake if anything happens.
Alright, so I go along the wall, avoiding the trap, and go to sleep.
Did Amareth bring a torch?
I had it outside, yeah. That's why I ran, combat ended while I was going.
Okay, yeah. I guess I'll put the torch kind of like at the intersection of the rooms, and I'll just sit here.
Okay. Cool. So you start guard duty. And about 45 minutes in, you hear, "Ah! Ah!"
Okay, I'm just...
These, you can hear things flapping around the entrance, and they're screaming and yelling and talking to you in a language you don't understand, and you're just like, you're holding your head like, ah.
Caven's gonna sit there with a bow and arrow and just sit there, and as long as they're not coming into the cave.
Okay. Yeah, you see a few of them flit by the entrance now and then. You kind of get your bow ready, but they don't come in. Kind of get your bow ready. And let me see one thing quick. Never mind. I don't think this is actually language dependent. Yeah,
Oh,
so
really?
you hear them yelling and screaming, "Come out and fight us, cowards! You will die tomorrow! Why not do it tonight?" Nothing? You just sit there?
Caven's sitting there with a bow and arrow ready and watching the cave entrance. If one
Okay.
flies in, he'll take a shot.
Okay. You grit it out for several hours, and eventually you see the sun peeking over the horizon.
Are they still going at it when the sun comes up?
As soon as the sun starts coming up, they leave.
Okay. I still sit there for, I'll probably just keep watch for another 3-ish hours and then go wake everyone up.
Cool. You go wake everyone up. Everyone, you are now awake.
Damn it.
Uh,
How many hours of sleep
5
did
more
I get?
hours.
Wait, what?
5 more hours.
Nope.
So, Mizudi, you kind of wake everyone up, and Mizudi immediately sits in a corner and starts, like, meditating.
Have I gotten enough sleep,
By the
Travis? I
fire.
don't think I have.
You need 8 hours.
I don't think I've had 8 hours.
You probably have, because everyone, you said to let everyone sleep in, so.
Alright, if you,
Meditation time.
then I get up and I say, well, that was a nice rest, don't you guys think? Let's go. Caven, how was your, watch?
They were screaming in my head all night.
Yeah, guys, Caven looks terrible.
Aw, he's got like a migraine.
I got enough
You-
sleep,
you do
but
have a headache.
it was a rough watch. I can still hear them even though they've gone. Like, I still hear them in my head.
I sort of asked for the Rod of Ice back, now that the situation is over with.
How do you sort of ask?
That thing,
Can I have it back,
He's like
please?
leaning half dead against a table.
He's like kind of doing it, like not directly asking, but kind of, oh, That rod of ice sure looks good, Durian.
It looks really nice.
It looks really nice.
It's my only primary weapon to get back to town.
Okay, so
What
Mizudi.
say you, Durian?
Oh yeah.
I don't say anything. Actually, I was reading chat. What happened?
He asked you about the rod of ice. She did. Sorry.
She wants it back.
I say, Nina, let's wait till you're a little bit. If I give you this, you're gonna think you're stronger than you are. Why don't we wait until Amareth has seen tended to your wounds a little bit?
I just like patiently wait an hour.
Yeah, so Nina, you flop onto the ground because you're still at 1 hit point. And
I'm on three.
yeah, after an hour, Mizudi kind of stands up and stretches and lays her hands on you.
Oh, good.
And-
Thanks, Mizudi. There's my
Heals
spells,
you
by the way.
for 13 damage.
I put my spells in the Google Hangout just because it sends us all one message. It makes it easier than
Oh,
splitting
nice.
like 3.
You don't have level 4s yet.
But it's on my character sheet that I do.
We haven't leveled up yet.
You
We
need to
haven't
go
leveled
to
up.
town and like rest.
Okay, well those will be when I level up then.
I reach over and I heal Nina too.
Okay.
Yay!
Oh, Ben.
So you got 13 from Mizudi and
Cure light wounds. Someone remind me real quick.
1d8 plus 5.
Thank
There you
you.
go.
12.
Oh, it's
Nice.
backwards, I guess. They can't do
28
that.
hit points.
Hey, I'm in the yellow.
Yeah. God, that's like more than my entire. I'm always in the red, guys.
Actually, technically, I'm in the green now. I'm over the halfway mark. Yay!
Nice. So cool. Mizudi starts gathering up her things and putting it all back on the mule. What do the rest of you guys do?
I put my hand down again and ask for the rod of ice back now.
Yeah, I say, Nina, keep your wits about you. We're gonna be harried all the way down this mountain, so
Yeah.
be careful.
If they want to
I
hit
give
us,
her a
they can.
serious look.
And you kind
Okay,
of
I
rub
know.
the dent from where she dropped it down the mountain.
Yes, that's right. I say, I rub it. I'm like, very careful.
Yes, I'll be very careful. I put out a cloth and start cleaning the dragon blood off as well.
Alright.
I walk over to
Great
Amra
matter.
quietly to her, and I say, would it be helpful if I healed you so you could save
No,
your
I'll
strength?"
use a heal on myself. Also, in like 5 minutes, can we like take a short break because I need to help my
Sure, yeah.
boyfriend do stuff with his beer. So
Yes, I actually
Done
I was
brewing,
about to
so-
call for a break anyway, so.
Cool. So
Yeah.
why don't you
okay, I
cast
healed
your-
myself for 21. So there's that.
Nice.
Nice.
Uh,
And Amaranth totally misses my opportunity to flirt with her, and
We
you
want to heal Caden.
Caden. You have no hair right now, so you look weird.
Caven doesn't need to be flirted.
yeah, look who's talking.
I was gonna
Girl.
say, yeah. So
Shut up, guys.
the cure spells do help, but your skin is still like blistered and burnt. You're minus hair.
Thanks, Travis.
It's
You
okay.
stop now.
I meant Durian, but
Oh, okay.
also you.
We'll go to Platinus and get a spa treatment. So
You got the first few like bits of stubble, like in a couple hours on your head, like, and then you burned it off in the trap again. So.
Yeah.
Don't mind me. Using some of my loot to buy a wig when we get to town.
Yeah. All right, why don't we call for?
Okay.
Good for a break,
Yeah,
guys?
we'll go to a
Take
quick
some
break.
break so we can help with your things.
Sounds good. See you guys in 5 or so.
okay, yeah. See you guys soon.